Hello again, a very warm welcome to you all. My name is Deni Kay, and I'm here today with a bottle I'm extremely excited about. It is a bottle of Shizuoka Prologue K. The reason I'm extremely excited about this particular one, as you can see, comes in a rather neat tube. Screw cap, absolutely no surprises there, right? As I was saying, the reason I'm extremely excited about this particular one is because this fairly young distillery, been around since 2017, late last year, were able to release their very first bottle of whiskey. So this particular one here, Prologue K. Why the K? Because they have and have used to distill this a still from the famed Karuizawa distillery, obviously now closed. So this particular one here matured in first fill bourbon casks for 3 years. It has been bottled at 55% ABV. I'd like to show you the actual label. No chill filtration, no colour. The reason I'd like to show you the label is because I can't tell you too much more about what it says on there because it's in Japanese. And unfortunately for me, as much as I'd love to, I can't read Japanese. The reason for that is because this was released for Japan only late last year. I believe roughly about 5,000 bottles at a very fair price of roughly what would convert to be $100. However, if you had a look at recent auction prices from the UK, you may find yourself paying just over £1,000. So to repeat that, $100 on release, several months later, £1,000, and it is only going that way. So that's why I'm extremely excited to be able to try this particular one, because I dare say it would probably reach several £1,000s in the near future. And a very lovely dose of vanilla cream on the nose, some vanilla cake that's there, ginger, and it is acetone, it is nail polish. Rather interesting to begin with. I mentioned vanilla on the nose, and it is a creamy, it's a creamy vanilla. There is nothing confectionery about it and no baked goods. As I mentioned the cake earlier on, the ginger is there. There's also some lemon that comes through now, some apple, and it would be a little bit of red, a little bit of green apple in that sense. As it comes through to the finish now, ginger, pepper, maybe a very faint bit of clove, because it is a rather, it's a medium to long finish. It's lengthy, so definitely medium to long, if not just long, and a tad drying. So it has given me essentially anything or everything that I could ask for right now in terms of both smell and taste. What I will do is I will give myself less than half a teaspoon of water, and we'll see whether that does anything for me or not. Nose is much the same. The only thing that I'm getting on the nose that I didn't get earlier is, so those strawberry and cream lollies or the confectionery, it is not the red part, it is only the cream, only the white part that I now get on the nose. Maybe even a touch mineral. Excuse me, I mentioned a touch mineral on the nose. They're also there. Taste, ginger, really nice hit of that. The vanilla cream has almost taken a little bit of back seat there, because there's also some grass that comes through, lemon pith. As I start to come into the finish, I'm getting some green apple core. Clove is amped up a tiny bit. It is a long finish now. It is rather lengthy. The wonderful thing about this is it's literally giving me a lovely balance of everything, you know. I mentioned your sweet, your savoury, there's some spice. Little bit of a tart kind of flavours there, as I mentioned, with lemon pith, the green core, and it's lovely. It is absolutely still lingering, so a rather long finish in that regard. Quite nice. If I were to just give this a rating out of 10, I would probably give it about a 7 odd. And I think that's a rather solid rating, considering that this is what would be considered their first official whiskey. And I can see some very, very special things coming out of this distillery, which are absolutely exciting for me, as long as I don't have to pay £1,000 to be able to open and drink them. As I mentioned, an absolute treat to be able to do so, especially before they keep on climbing. So, this is where I will say thank you very much. Cheers to you. Catch you next time.